What's going on? You're watching NFL Daily. I'm Mitchell Renz.
It's still me.
Guess red-haired Tom Downey. And we got some of the latest NFL news and rumors going around, and we're starting this show off.
Felt cute, definitely will delete later.
Hey, the wife doesn't know about it yet, though. Today's show, we're starting it off with Antonio Brown and all this helmet drama. So, Tom,
this has been awesome content, by the way.
I think it personally.
Only thing better is my hair.
Between you and me, this might all just be a little thing going on for Hard Knocks. But hey, we'll tell you a little bit here about the story. So The Athletic today, Brown came out and said that he would hold the NFL liable if he gets hurt this season because of this whole new NFL helmet issue. So arbitration rolled against Antonio Brown today. He wasn't really excited about it, obviously.
Makes sense.
But Brown did come out and say that he's going to be playing football this season, which I'm not really shocked about. I mean, seeing you on screen with red hair definitely shocks me a whole bunch more.
It does.
But this entire Antonio Brown drama, I think if you're the Oakland Raiders, you knew what you were getting in Antonio Brown, a receiver who they literally called him Mr. Big Chest. I've kind of deemed him the nickname Mr. Big Head now. But this entire offseason has just been drama. Drama for Antonio Brown. Brown has essentially been away from the Raiders. He's dealt with a foot injury. I mean, there was a report out there that he might have frostbite. Another doctor, Dr. Chow, not Leslie Chow.
It sounded like you said frostbite, and that was really weird, yeah.
Frostbite?
Like, I thought you were about to say, like, ferocity instead of frostbite.
I don't even know what ferocity means. But here's the thing. He's dealing with this weird foot injury. He seems like he's going to be okay. We knew that the drama was there. So then you add the foot. Then you add Hard Knocks. Then you just add Antonio Brown in general. It has just been one hell of an offseason for Antonio Brown and the Oakland Raiders.
Nothing can be simple with Antonio Brown. Which makes Mitch also can't take me seriously right now with the hair here. I can't take myself seriously.
You look like Santa Claus's adopted stephead, like redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, I will make note of that. That's probably fair there. Now, the NFL PR head, Brian McCarthy, sent out this tweet, Mitchell, which didn't mention Antonio Brown, but it was very clearly Antonio Brown.
Yeah, right. The player can't practice or play in games with equipment that's not approved. If he doesn't play or practice, he is in breach of his contract and doesn't get paid. NFL policy is that helmets have to be certified. They don't certify equipment that's older than 10 years. This is what I ultimately said. If Antonio Brown doesn't want to play because of a helmet, Antonio Brown, if you were willing to give up $50 million, $30 million of which of that was guaranteed because you couldn't wear the right helmet, you may be more clinically insane than Richie Incognito.
That's fair.
And we know Richie Incognito is a little bit screwy.
Look, we'll get to Antonio Brown tweets here, I'm sure, in just a second, but, like, he's going to play this year.
Yeah.
Even Antonio Brown's not that crazy.
I mean, if Antonio Brown wouldn't play, I would rank in terms of craziness Antonio Brown, Richie Incognito, and then you got to be up there with this hair. I'm telling you right now, once you leave work today, you're going to be that guy that every single person on the street's going to be like,
yeah, I got like a 10-minute walk back to my car. Going to be very weird. Also, fun fact, I didn't tell my wife I was doing this today. So I'm just going to walk in with a bright red hair and face, too. It's going to be great.
Hopefully you don't scare the heck out of her. I'm interested to see how your dog goes about the entire thing.
Yeah, he's a big scaredy cat, so that might not go too well.
So for those of you that are like, all right, what the heck is the NFL helmets policy? Guess what? I got you. So in 2017, the NFL banned 4 types of helmets. One of those helmets was Brown's Shut Air Advantage, okay? Now, some players were grandfathered in for 2018, but have had to switch this season. Now, here's Antonio Brown's tweet just regarding the entire situation. While I disagree with the arbiter's decision, arbitrators, I can't read.
Arbiters, very different.
I'm working on getting back to full health and looking forward to rejoining my teammates on the field. I'm excited about this season's. Appreciate all the concerns about my feet. Hashtag always a fight. Hashtag represent and hashtag it's bigger than me. Interesting there from Antonio Brown. So the entire situation with Antonio Brown, it's kind of interesting because there was actually 32 other players dealing with this exact same issue, 31 of which have cooperated.
Yeah, everyone else is like, okay, new helmet, that's fine. Antonio Brown's like, now wait a minute, guys, that's not fair.
I mean, Tom Brady last season did try to play the first 3 games with a new helmet, and he did not like it. He ended up going back, but it's Antonio Brown. It's Mr. Big Chest. It's Mr. Big Feet. It's whatever the heck you're going to talk about with Antonio Brown. So is Antonio Brown going to play week 1. We want you guys, if you're watching us live on YouTube,
Yes.
if you're watching us live on Facebook, type Y for yes and for no. Tom, will Antonio Brown play week 1?
It's like, yes, of course he's going to play week 1. But also, wait, how are his feet doing?
I think his feet are
that's
fine.
well, are they though? You keep showing that photo and it looks even
They're
worse than my
graphic,
hair.
but he does not have frostbite.
What's worse, Antonio Brown's feet or my hair?
The better question is, what smells worse?
Oh, me, I'm a little bit high from this, by the way.
This stuff smells terrible. And Antonio Brown's feet, as gross as they are, I hope they don't smell like this. Because whatever's in your hair, that might throw off your wife the most. She might not even see you. She might smell you before you come in.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. We're getting high here. Yeah. Will Antonio Brown play week 1? Type Y for yes.
Lots of no's in the comment section here.
Yeah. Well, I see Tyler Burback saying no. Downey should keep it. You know what?
No.
I'm totally with you.
Not keeping the hair.
Seeing a lot of no's here. Tom looks like he has a disease. And then he has red hair. It looks like he got splattered with tomatoes by a bunch of kids. Interesting. Seeing a lot of no's. I would actually say 90% of the votes there on YouTube are actually voting for no. So will Antonio Brown play week 1? Y for yes and for no. If he doesn't play, obviously it's going to be a huge loss for the Raiders, considering the fact that this guy led the NFL with 15 touchdowns last season. Sure, he played with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But 104 receptions, 1,297 yards. Juju Smith-Schuster is not better than Antonio Brown.
I know, I'm just trolling.
Not better whatsoever. And I mean, when you look at the numbers that this guy's put up over the last 4 years, and considering the fact of what he's done his entire career, 6 straight years over 1,000 yards, 15 touchdowns last year. I mean, in 2015, that's a pretty bananas stat line there. 136 catches, 10 touchdowns, 1,834 yards. I mean, Antonio Brown, I think, is the fun player. But you said Juju. We don't have the weigh-in up on screen, but who's the better receiver, type AB or type Juju? I'd be curious to see in the comments section. I'll give a few shout-outs. We'll let a few of those roll in. But if Antonio Brown is on the field, I mean, the Raiders, I think we can all agree, have a much better wide receiver depth chart than what they had a season ago. You add Tyrell Williams, 6'4", 225-pound wide receiver, able to stretch the field. You have Hunter Renfrow, rookie out of Clemson, or Clemson, some might say. Solid slot wide receiver, who in college was called third in Renfrow. J.J. Nelson can stretch the field. Marcel Aitman looked good in the preseason. Ryan Grant, 3 big catches. The wide receiver depth chart is much better. And we promised that we would get back to this little, AB Juju battle here in the comments section. Richard Renz, never saw that guy. AB, come on. Raider Brandon says Antonio Brown's better than Juju. Tyler Burlock says Juju. Juju is kind of winning this one. Brand Noble is going to go with AB. So, interested to see there between the comments. So, Antonio Brown or Juju. And we got a fun little weigh-in that's about to come up here, but we gotta straighten out a few.
It's a good one.
There we go. What's worse? Type F for AB's feet or type T for Tom's hair?
I am very curious. The answer is the feet, by the way.
Well, it depends. I think
this causes me no physical pain, only emotional pain.
It causes a lot of people watching us right now a lot of physical pain.
Oh, there are a lot of T's in there.
Tom, it's not pretty.
Again, explaining why here, I was very confident that there was no way the Cardinals were going to take Kyler Murray. Mitch here made a fake tweet saying that I would shave. No, it was a fake tweet, man. Stop lying to the people. I'd shave my head. And I said, no, it's not. I never said that. I did say I'd do something to my hair. So this is the punishment, bright red. And it smells bad. It looks terrible.
I think what we should have done is we should have started the show off with warning. Some things may not be suitable for some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, that's what you're going to get.
There are a lot of T's in there.
Yeah,
there are a lot of good jokes, too.
Yeah?
Yeah. There have been some
estrogen head?
I don't know what that one is.
I have absolutely, but that one's from battle-tested estrogen head.
And yes, Huge Squid, you can't say DK. That's a long-standing tradition.
Can't say DK. Right. Can't swear. If you're going to swear, say Tom. It's a few things that we do here at Chat Sports.
Final takeaway then, Mitch, on the Antonio Brown drama saga, whatever it is.
Yep, I don't know what it is.
All of it. The whole unit thing. The hair, the feet, the helmet, the just general Antonio Brownish.
Between you and me, sure, Hard Knocks is a fun and entertaining saga, but this seems more like it should be an actual soap. Like, it would not surprise me once Antonio Brown retires. He's just on Young and the Young and the Restless. Is that it?
I don't know. I don't watch soap operas.
I don't really
Also,
either.
I'm going to need soap to get this
You're
going
going to need more than soap. You're going to need some shampoo. You're going to need all sorts of stuff. Now, Antonio Brown, off-season drama. Personally, he's going to play week 1. That's if I would put my money down on anything. But, hey, you know what, Tom? We'll see. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.